How's it going, YouTube? It's been a while since I made a video. I've been busy. I'm changing the pace up for today. I bought a piece of land toward the end of the last year, and I haven't showed anybody. Haven't really told anybody because, well, people are still in the process of getting their stuff out of it. So I bought this property, I think, pretty reasonable. I'll show you a reason why I think I got it pretty reasonable. So we just been out here making a wall, not really a security wall, but you know, you call it what you want to call it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is my property. It's just a shade under a half an acre. The problem is we built this tire wall. A tire wall. Okay, this is all the tires we just collected off of the property. That is a ton of tires. If you see the land, it's full of trash galore. There's a trailer house they were living in, which is going to get tore down. Then there's this trailer house that was burnt, that's going to get tore down. And when I say there's a problem with this property, is when we bought the property, it measures out from the deed office 132. So from that post, basically that's north, this is south, to that post is supposed to be 132 feet. It's not. It's from that post to that post is measuring out 100. So it's either 32 more feet past that post or 32 more feet past that way. One or the other. The farmer that owns the land around it is well, basically trying to steal land. I don't want to say that he's stealing land, but that's what it's appearing, because that's the power pole. The power pole is sitting on the existing, the next over property. So my assumption is I got 32 feet going that way. Now when all this is said and done, I'm going to bring burn barrels out here, rakes and stuff. We're going to clean all this mess up. And we're going to get all this coming on a surveyor out. And the other thing, from this post, that back corner post, it measures out 100 feet. By the deed, it says it's from this post way back there is supposed to be 145 feet. So this area is measured out 100 by 100, 10,000 square feet. I still have 900 square feet of property that is not here. So I know for a fact I have 45 feet past that fence row that the farmer's claiming, and either this direction south or the other section north, I have 32 more feet. So I've called the farmer and I talked to him about buying land off of him. So if I do a survey out here, I can survey the new land as well as the existing land. So he doesn't want to sell land. In fact, he wants to buy this piece of property. I just bought this property because I actually want to move out here, clean this property up. It has power, like I said, right there, but it's on the wrong side of the fence. So that makes sense to me on how the power pole is on another person's property. They don't give you right of ways. And it also has water. It has rural water on this property due to the fact that it was a livable establishment. This trailer here has no running water. It has no sewer hooked up to it. And that's how they plugged the house in. That is not safe. It's literally, that's exactly how it's wired in. You think that's bad? It's the same way on the other side where it runs into the breaker box. So as you can tell, I've got my work cut out for me. Sorry, I got phlegm. But yeah, these people lived here for a little around 5 years-ish. Not saying how long they've been here. I know around 5 years. So I don't want to talk bad on anybody, but I can't get into the trailer because they've got it locked up. They still got stuff inside. I'm not rushing them to get out. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not in a hurry on this property right now. I do want to get on it before the summer, because I don't want to deal with snakes and weeds and stuff like that. So So they're saying that corner post right here and then that one up there, it only measures out 100 feet. Now, like I said, I know for a fact back this way here I have an extra 45 feet. And I know half an acre, just under half an acre doesn't sound like much, but I've already planned it out to get a double wide out here. And I want to do a double wide, and then I want to get a 60 by 80 shop put out here. So I know it's going to eat up a lot of the back of the property here. But I'd rather have a big shop because I got campers and stuff I want to put in a building. And I didn't show you this. I did this, well, they built this, but a couple years ago we had that Arctic freeze come through and they had a bunch of dogs. So they needed a quick place to put them. So what was running around the property, we just scavenged up and built this little dog pen thing so they can have a shelter out of the weather, out of the snow, and they can all group up and stay warm. Yeah, it was not very well. I mean, it worked, it got them by, but it is what it is for what it was used for. It's all going to get tore down. All this property is going to get cleaned up. I'm going to get a piece of equipment over here and dig a hole, bury a bunch of this, and burn a lot of it. There's more just ground trash than there is anything. So a lot of this is burnable. Yeah, see, this fence needs to come out and be moved back. I don't think he has cattle in this property, but I may be wrong. So I'm gonna go out and get about 150 foot. So I need 150, so that's 300 plus another 30, 100. So I'll go ahead and get 450 feet of panels and some posts, and I'll get this surveyed, and I'm gonna put a new fence up. I'm gonna do a hog panel fence. That way, one, when he does turn cattle out here, they ain't gonna get into intercept with this property. But yeah, he's measured it off, but the people have been living here, they just acquired it, and then they moved, and then I bought it off of them. So I've got my work cut out, but it's mostly just ground trash. So I don't know what's left in the trailer. I'd like to go inside and gander inside of it, but I can't get in. So I don't want to force my way into the house because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to cause any problems with anybody thinking that I'm out here trying to steal stuff. That's not the goal, you know. It looks like this back door is already yanked up and tinned off and yanked back, but it is what it is. But mostly just trash. I was looking for some tires for a car, and I knew this place had a bunch of tires on it. So we just dug them all out of this trailer, behind the trailer, all scattered out through the yard. And so we just built a little wall. One, kind of help keep the wind from blowing it all around anymore on the property, kind of help keep it contained. And two, just kind of discourage people from driving in the backside of the property. So it does have rural water on it. And the way I know it has a septic tank on it is before this trailer burnt, the guy was living in it, and there's the main sewer line right down there going underground, and I know it's going to a septic tank. The question is where's the septic tank? So I thought I'd share this video with you guys. Just kind of, this is going to be a future video. I'm going to come out here one day, probably film me raking and cleaning and trying to do a update on this property when that time comes. I got to figure out how to get rid of these tires, because this is going to cost me hundreds of dollars to get rid of these tires. Unfortunately, I'm not excited about that, because I know when last time I made a count, there was over 90 tires here. And my area to get rid of tires, just a cheap tire, is $6. $6 a piece. So, mud all over my shoes. So $6 a tire, 90 tires, over 90 tires. Yeah, you can do the math on that. So I don't want to do that. Whew. It's kind of cold today and rainy. But I'm gonna end this here. I just thought I'd share this video. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I just never made it out here. But coming out here today, look for a couple used tires that may or may not even work for what I need. But if they hold air and they're not dry rotted, that's all I need them to do. I'm wearing tires out on the front of my car, and I'm not going to go spend $100 and some on a tire just for the car to destroy it in a couple months. I'd rather stick a slick tire on it, run it for a few months, and then put another slick tire on it until I get the front end fixed. So y'all have a great day. God bless you, and please like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Later.